Hey, Palworld! Pumpkeo here. Are you tired of your Anubis only working at the stone pit and not mining any ore in your base? Well, you are in luck, because I found a solution. As it currently stands, if you have a mining base and a stone pit in it, your mining pals will prioritize mining the stone pit over anything else, which results in very little ore being mined over time, unless the stone pit gets filled or removed. After some experimenting, I found a technique that will make it so only one pal at a time will tend to the stone pit and the rest will mine ores or tend to any other work they can. Here is what you need to do. Build a 2x2 platform and surround it with walls. Build triangled walls inside and make sure these last two are facing like this. Build and stack 5 benches on top of each other. Make sure they are centered and placed vertically. Lastly, build a stone pit, but make sure it is aligned in a way that the small wooden crates on top of the stone pit are slightly peeking outwards of the build. We use the triangled walls because pals are not able to pass through them if placed like this, and with how we build the stone pit, pals will think there is a wall blocking the path to the other 2 mining slots, effectively making it so that only one pal has enough space to tend to the stone pit. Make sure your pals have access to the front of the build, put down storage so they can easily transfer the items, and you are done. Now, it is not perfect, there is some jank. Sometimes a pal further away will try and mine the stone pit, but because there is no path to the other 2 slots, the pal just stands still with the mining job in progress. This will thankfully not last long though, as pals getting hungry or any other task being available to do will usually override the mining task and your pal will run to the nearest other job available. You can also just grab them and throw them on the ground, which will force them to do another task. After some testing, like being AFK or staying away from the base, resulted in one pal almost always standing to the stone pit, while other mining pals ran around gathering ore or doing other tasks. Basically, I managed to remove the annoying fact that no matter what, the stone pit was the #1 thing pals would do, even if other tasks were available. I also highly recommend building a roof on top and filling in the inside with some furniture, as sometimes pals would get stuck inside or flying pals would get stuck on the roof. So yeah, that is basically the build, and so far it is working very well. I have noticed a significant increase in mined ore in some of my bases, which I cannot express enough how frustrating it was to return to my base after a few hours just to see only like 100 ores being mined overall. But yeah, that's it. I'm having way too much fun trying to figure out methods to overcome some of the current issues in Palworld. So if you have any suggestions on what next thing I should try and find a solution for, please let me know down in the comments. If you like this video, please also consider hitting the like button, and if you want to see more content like this, then the subscribe button is for you. Thanks for watching and see you next time.